There we go. Now we're all good. Okay. Woo! Hi! Good way to get it started. Also, I hate to restart the stream because sometimes not everyone rejoins after because there's some weirdness, but the echo is coming from inside the house. Exactly. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's been having a good week so far. I've been having a blast. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with RimWorld. It's been very hard to stop playing, actually, when we stream it. I got the New Hope going on. I've got the Japan running as Victoria 3, which has been great. Getting a little far ahead on both those YouTube series because in about a week and a half, I'm going to be going on a little trip. So I need to make sure I'm ahead on that. But it's been so much fun. Japan run has been great. All the RimWorld stuff has been awesome.
There's a new subscriber.
Hey, Vaidkun, thanks for the sub. Also, apparently, I got an email, like, I think Monday after Monday's stream from Twitch. Apparently, they had issues in both March and April with people who had automatic resubscription that it didn't automatically resubscribe, which, first of all, you can check on that. Secondly, if anyone lost a subscriber streak for that, they're apparently going to go and retroactively like give you that month back, whether or not they charge you. Even if they didn't charge you for the subscription in one of those 2 months, they're going to retroactively give you your streak back so that you haven't lost out on that. So if you've noticed that your streak got broken, if you got annoyed by something not resubscribing properly, Twitch may have sent you an email, or you can email like support at Twitch or whatever it is. I think probably support at twitch.tv and ask them about it. There was a whole thing. I had no idea about it. I didn't know that it happened. Yeah, so that's kind of frustrating. But yeah, out of nowhere, Twitch sent the email and they said, we apologize, and what we'll do is Twitch is going to like pay content creators for the resubs that didn't properly happen out of Twitch's own pocket, which is pretty freaking amazing. Like, holy cow. I mean, it doesn't amount to much, but it's a nice little nice little way to be nice as a company. You know, we complain about a lot of companies a lot, and that was a nice little play, so I appreciated that. Parduk with the poor ticker. Parduk with the blocked artery. Thank you for the gift subs to the channel. Much appreciated. Bezos can afford it. Yeah, Twitch, I don't know if Twitch itself is very profitable, actually. I mean, yeah, they're owned by Amazon and all those things, but I mean, each sub thing has to be a thing, and I don't know that Twitch has been that profitable. I think that's one of the reasons they've made some changes, but I'm not sure. Now they need to make automated Prime sub update. Yeah, I'm sure they'll never do that because they, don't want to make the free stuff that easy. Although it's kind of jerky for them to have hidden it, right? You click like the subscribe and it brings up a little pop-up thing. Then you got to go to the second tab in it to find your Twitch Prime. It's like, I understand why they don't have it auto renew, even though I would really love if they did. But the extra step making it a little harder to find, it's kind of a jerky play. Free, I pay for Prime. Well, and there's that, right? I pay for Prime as well. So it's not a free sub. And you're right. With that in mind, maybe they should just make it easier. I don't know. So, find Parduk a new heart stream is go. And also, Kitten has asthma. So if we can find a heart and a couple of lungs, we'd be pretty happy. Now, unfortunately, you can't harvest 2 lungs and a heart from one person. For some reason, they tend to die before you finish. We could do 1 lung, 1 heart, and then later on find another lung somewhere. So we'll see about that. Let's talk about our settlement, for those of you who have missed anything. First of all, starting to look very nice after the stream on Monday because I couldn't stop playing. So, of course, I'm like drawing out new little things to add in and whatnot. Our food supply is getting a little low. We had paused some of our planting for a little bit. I think we're still going to be fine. There might be a little awkward period, but I think overall we're okay. I decided over here there's some fertile terrain, so I've added in just a little corn harvest over here. I don't like to have corn as my primary because the food comes in such bursts that it can be hard to manage. But it's a little further. Whoops. It's a little further away from the base, a little more walking, so I didn't want a high workload job over here. And it's just, a fairly high efficiency food for us to supplement our regular rice diet. And then also, I realized we never got around to planting... let me get rid of this little beauty indicator. There it is. Okay. We never got around to planting Devil Strand, so I got a little Devil Strand thing over here. And I'm fencing in mostly because it's going to be nice. Inside our base here, we don't really have wild animals running around, but it's going to look nice to just go ahead and fence that up, right? So I think we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, there might have been a second freaking block of ads, too, because I restarted the freaking stream. We played ads during the pre-stream, which is what we like to do because it turns off pre-rolls for an hour. Dang it. Well, lose. Anyway, geothermal is probably a thing that we come up with soon. I don't think we researched it. No, that's not true. We did research it. So I did put a plan down here and put a forbid on it. And then I've also got a plan to move the fencing over here to be ready to grab that steam geyser once the opportunity comes up. In terms of our people, yeah, we got a couple of people with some diseases, like the heart disease, the asthma. We've got one little baby, Stealth over here, little baby. We've started to move into the mountain as well, which is feeling really good, very Fallout-y, which is great. We've got ourselves one Sight Stealer, Atatat, which we are going to be moving into this holding platform as well. And then I don't know what we'll end up doing in this room. We're going to set up some cremation finally. Our first psychic power is coming up soon. I can't remember who was the hypersensitive one, but we'll make sure to choose them. Oh, I think we wanted to give it to Gene C, actually, because Gene C, that's right, can't do violent, but it is psychically hypersensitive. So we want to give them psychic powers because they'll be quite useful with that in combat, despite otherwise being a pacifist. We're extending our trap quarter over here. We're also getting ready to put a little disabled auto turret over here just to destack enemies. And yeah, and then the other thing we've got is Asentia. So Asentia over here is one of these people who joined us from one of these anomaly events and has crazy good stats. Huge, massive stats and everything, and has perfect memory, so the stats will never decay, the skills. Industrious, so she works 35% faster, and Nimble, which is handy because of the increased melee dodge chance, though it's not a huge deal. Their background is unknown, and they did summon some Sight Stealers at some point, these invisible stalkers. But when after that, she went aggro, she went hostile, we captured her, we went through the recruitment process, and we don't know, we have two Asentias, you're right, we have Asentia the sheep as well. But we don't know if this Asentia here has been defused or not. Do we just permanently have this god tier pawn and everything is great? Or is she going to summon some other eldritch horrors beyond the void at some point? We'll find out what happens. We should really get Asentia a better weapon as well because she's got such great shooting skill. They're just good at everything. And then we've got Mantea over here, who is the event that joined us with Paralytic Abasia. I think they joined with like 36 days of it or something like that. So it's down to 13. So we've gone through a lot of that, and then they will join in. They're fine. They're a psychopath with great skills, so it's going to be good. And over here, I think these are just beggars, so we can go ahead and just ignore them. I think we've already done that. We're actively poking the monolith and studying it and seeing what we can do. We've got a few powers, and yeah, we're getting a containment area over here, getting ready to move a new research in here. Lots of development. Howsoever, the thing I'm most concerned about is, as far as I can tell on this map, we have, over here, there's a few components, but that's the last of the components that we know about. And I forgot, the numbers mod does share a hotkey with the search, which maybe we can change that. If I look for component, I guess it's compacted machinery is what that's called. So we have no, let's search for machinery. We have, oh, there's 3. Oh, there's a little more down here. Cool. We have no components stored anymore. And yeah, we're going to mine out the rest of this. However, on the world map, if we go to, is there a shortcut to go back to our thing? It's got scrolled. I think we're over here. Yeah, we're over here. This is us over here. Over here is a component mining site, which I think we're going to have to go visit and see if we can borrow a cup of components from them. So I think that's going to be one of the plans here. There's only 3 people defending. I don't think we need much. Now, we don't have a lot of high-end guns. We got a few, though. So one of the questions become, who stays behind? Barbara, I believe, is Stealth's mother. Yes. So we'd probably want to leave Barbara behind just for the feeding, although we do have some baby food, but that sort of makes some sense. Maybe we leave Parduk and Kitten here as well, because they do have the health concerns. In which case, Parduk should drop their weapon. We should have someone else pick it up. Yeah, we don't have any caravan. Oh, we do actually have a couple of donkeys we could bring with us. Just leave Asentia to be fine. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. I'm thinking we don't bring Asentia either. Yeah, Parduk, I'm going to get you to drop this gun. I think we bring Asentia with us. Or maybe she's too good. But she's really good at shooting. Kind of feel like we bring Asentia with us. But I think I'd like to go now and get those components. I mean, it doesn't expire for like 16 more days, but I think I like this idea. So, go here, send Caravan. Ooh, it's quite the path. 6.8 days, because we got to go around all these mountains, and traveling through this is slow. Damn. Okay, bringing the donkeys does slow us or speed us up a little bit. That's good. Yeah, we need some horses. We do have donkeys, they'll help, but it's still slow. Wonder if there's any chance we might just randomly get an opportunity to buy some horses real quick while we wait. But, I mean, we've got, with the kibble and the pemmican, and some survival meals, we've got enough food to make the trip and get back. I mean, not much of a margin, but some. They're going to be gone a long time. Now, all of a sudden, I'm thinking it's not a no-brainer to send some people out to raid this site. The round trip is going to be a minimum of 9 days. Probably more than that, depending on exactly how the sleep lines up. We got to assume they're going to be gone 10 or 11 days. That's a long freaking time for 19 components. I think we don't go, especially since it turns out there was another little spot here with some components. Kind of got to hope we get some traders. But if we get more donkeys here, because I think this is a breeding pair. Yeah, usually these showed up by events, and with the events they usually give you a breeding pair. Same thing with our sheep. I think it was the same. It was another event. If we wait until these numbers get bigger, then it'll go a little faster. Or ideally, if we get some horses, that'd be great. Is this all home zone? Yeah. Cirrus Mountain, I bet your tribes people are good at yodeling. Yeah, that's the thing. Being deep in the mountains like this makes it terrible for wandering the world map. Just awful. I think I might pave this area. We're going to end up walking back and forth here quite a bit and responding to attacks and things. And so it might be a good idea to get an increased walking speed. Do you have any beginner's guides or tip trick video for RimWorld? I do have a completely for beginners let's play. Wow, another social fight. Crawling is amazing. A completely for beginners let's play of RimWorld with no expansions and no mods. And so it's a good one to start. I don't have a lot of standalone guides, but there was that let's play, which is, okay, for complete beginners, here's how we're going to go. Also, I will say this, unless something changes, I'll keep an eye on the my family Discord over here. I think... Oh yeah, apparently the Discord embedding view is new. That's interesting. I think there's a chance that I might be joining A Kiss for Luck on her stream afterwards, or some RimWorld over on her channel. So I'll keep you apprised of that. And anyway, that is going to be full of like beginner hints and everything too. I mean, Kiss for Luck has been playing, but is still considers itself fairly new to the game and is wondering about some tips and tricks and things. This stockpile zone, let's make sure to set it to low priority because I actually want these rocks just stored outside. These minerals. Hello! Component, and that's the thing. We're very likely to find more components as we keep digging into the mountain here somewhere. I mean, we're going to find lots of different things, but there's no guarantee of it. And in fact, because the components tend to be a very small cluster, it'd be very easy to miss some of it as well. That's huge! I'm going to change the shape of my room ever so slightly, although not necessarily in a problematic way. Yeah, so I just, I was trying to like lay out some things like, oh, maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll do that. Like, oh, this could be hydroponics. I'm like, wait, we can grow year round. I don't need hydroponics. But then I'm like, okay, I've got this odd shape. So I like just assigned as a dig just so that we could visualize it. This could get cut. Like, I don't know what we're going to do with this space necessarily. What I will do though, is I'm going to go and back out some of this digging command over here just because I don't want this to connect there and just start a giant dig command. Are you a wall smoother or replace with stone walls person? I am usually a wall smoother. Mushroom growing cave. But our people don't like mushrooms, right? That's something that if you don't have, although we could tweak our ideology to be cool with fungus. Anima tree linking is ready. Okay, so we're gonna begin a link, not with Pendragon, but with Genesi, please. All right, first person getting a psychic power. Go, go. Random areas to find useful storage. Yeah, we might do that. I mean, this having our stockpile here is handy because, you know, dragging things from the outside, it's very close to the entrance. I mean, I think we're still going to make use of this space fairly extensively. When people pair up into relationships, we are going to give them some swanky bedrooms. Yeah, this is going to be a research thing, and then we're going to have our containment stuff over here, and we're going to build a temple right here is what we're going to do. Okay, what do we get? I just find it easier to go here. Stun! A very good ability. Very good ability. All right, Gene C. And yeah, you should raise your psi focus quite easily because of your trait. In fact, maybe we target a higher value. Yeah, stun is... Burden's also good. I really like Burden as a level 1 ability. Burden has longer range and or duration. And is really good. It for dealing with melee people, it's almost as effective as stun. How many Anomaly-themed movies start with someone getting psychic powers, right? Maybe we should get all the psychic powers to Asentia. What could possibly go wrong? Do we want a proper freezer? We could. At a certain point, we might go and decide to build a proper freezer. But currently, because we're not running a very meat-rich thing, we really don't need it because the rice lasts forever. Corn lasts even longer. But it might not be a bad idea. I mean, we could use our degenerate trick. Did this just for fun. There's no reason to do it on this building. We could have just put it outside here. Especially since this is inside our inner wall, so we're not worried about someone coming and smashing the freezer. But it's hilarious to me whenever we do these. Doing the freezers, I usually used to do the... Like, my trick for freezers was at the door like this, and then put it like an airlock with a door here and a door here. The advantage of this is we can use this for an under-the-mountain freezer setup. You know, we just imagine there's some sort of chimney that's being built or something. Some sort of venting. Tap, 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 tap. So components are good because we're still looking to make flak armor. And hell, at some point we'd like to throw in some weapons. I mean, we've got a lot of people. Do we need to do more like some sort of cash crop? I mean, at the risk of the wealth continuing to go up, but in practice, kind of has to. Sterile material. Okay, that's for a research lab. Let's research gun turrets. We could put the comms console over here. Although it's just more room to clean. I think I might just wall this up. Because the idea is I want a research room and I want the entire thing to have the sterile tile. So that it has a high average cleanliness. But I don't want to do excess tiles if I don't have to. Oh, I was going for auto doors and the security doors. That's right. Well, I'm going to do the turret first because I just want to put one unactivated turret right in the middle of this. Yeah, we're actually going to be constructing a floor in this room. We don't have to worry about smoothing it. There's a Flaker Yaga that sells well. So they both sell well. One uses, as a ratio, more material and one uses more time, I think. And I think Flake is the one that's more materially efficient. It uses a little less material for the money. Or I think Yayo sells for more. And as a ratio, I think doesn't take as much time, but takes more material. But I think they're fairly similar. Oh yeah, Trade Beacon, we needed the components as well, which we do have now. So I think that actually is a high priority because if we can start doing orbital trade, then we can get ourselves potentially more components that way. Oh, and we needed the components for the high-tech research benches, you know? It's so annoying that, like, doesn't let you place it. It would let you place it if the building were under a chunk, but it doesn't let you place it if the work spot's under a chunk. And I think it's because it doesn't move things from under the work spot. 2 turrets in the main hallway of the containing room. That's an interesting idea. Like here, or even in this little room. Devout Chocoholic, the U, just died to an Holy crap! This twisted obelisk popped out of the ground inside of our pen and just killed this animal. Could this thing randomly pop up just by complete and sheer coincidence where one of our colonists are and just kill them? I mean, we've had a few obelisks pop up. Never before have they killed something. Or maybe they popped up and killed random animals somewhere out in the wilderness, but we don't get an alert for that. Okay. Mysterious obelisk has crashed nearby. I mean, I guess that's it. It's not a pop-up. It's crashed from space. So I can see why it kills things. The obelisk hums, because I think when you get a meteorite, you know, you get, oh, it's a silver meteorite. It's so exciting. I think they can land on people and kill them. The obelisk hums with putrid psychic energy, gradually intensifying as it approaches some dangerous limit. You can send colonists to suppress the obelisk to prevent it from activating. You can also mark the obelisk for study to try to learn its purpose and perhaps make use of it. You can always attack the obelisk to destroy it, but doing so may unleash unnatural and dangerous phenomena. Let me tell you something, game. I appreciate, even though it seems dangerous, I appreciate that it's inside of my base. Very convenient for us to go and research this. So yeah, turn on the suppression so it'll automatically do it when the activity is above 40. We're also going to toggle on the study. Cool. On buildings too. Oh yeah, the meteors and things. Wow. Luckily, we still have at least a breeding pair of sheeps. Yeah. Good. We had 3 ewes apparently. Spiders, mechanoids. Okay, at least these are not spider mechanoids. We're gonna have a Wild Wild West situation over here. Spider, the spirit chief of the League of Garar, is making a request. A mechanoid swarm has been attacking her settlement. She wants you to signal the mechs to distract them while she clears the hive. I don't really want to deal with a mech cluster, although... Hang on, how did it break out? We had enough containment. Too many things are happening at once here. Hyperwave, Psychic Emanator, Madness of Laura, excellent book for sleep suppressor mental break, Bionic Leg, Bionic Arm, Gold. Okay, we've got some time to think about this. It's sort of random. Build stronger containment and stop entities escaping. Entities are less likely to escape from holding platforms of high containment strength. Comes from strong walls and doors, good lighting. Well, the thing is, I thought I'd already told it to be moved, because this one was stronger. I thought I'd told someone to go and move this before the stream started, but apparently not. I'm just worried we're going to kill it. I do like that they're legit invisible and move around in an appropriate way. They don't just teleport around. I thought I did, but I must have overwritten someone's actions or something like that. Barbara, could you maybe not carry your baby into battle? What is this, Dwarf Fortress? Mash. Did you put your baby away? No, okay. I mean, I guess it's better. Like, imagine you're there for some reason somewhere else. You recruit them. You want them to carry their baby around. All right, good. Recapture. So we're gonna cancel this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna tell Rime, capture Adat. Adadat. I'm gonna reset to the default light color over here. There we are. So containment here much higher. Anti-treatment needed. I mean, presumably someone will do that. Send a doctor to treat them. We do have a few. Here, Asentia, you know about crazy critters like this, right? I mean, you literally summoned this thing. So why don't you go ahead and make sure it's okay? Let's do a review. Right, yeah, we knew about that. Tattered Apparel, that's Menti here who can't move. We're not going to rename them. Oh, no, they did get renamed. I forgot that this is actually a Twitch name. I was going to say, oh, we won't rename them until they've been recruited, but no, I guess we did. Keeping boom rats. Well, what could possibly go wrong? A shield tech research thing, a little bit of plasteel. Yeah, sure. 2 boom rats. Yeah, no problem. Oh, they have paralytic evasion? That's fine. Okay, Boomerang. It's so stupid. I love it. Smooth surface. So let's smooth the floor in here, please. Oh, and we should get some power running. There and there. And then some lights. I know it's not centered. I guess we could go for this to offset. Yeah, we'll go that. There you go. Gene C and Night Kark. The paralytic evasion boom rats that are here to sightsee while being in bed. That's fine. We'll give them lots of pets. Lots of huggles. The boom rats will die of old age and destroy the base. How's our dark research coming along here? Okay, proximity detectors. Ooh, void curiosity. Oh, Manti has begun to fixate on the void and wishes to investigate it using the void provocation ritual. Use the void provocation ritual to discover and capture entities. Captured entities can be studied to complete anomaly research projects or connected by ferret harvesters. Right. I mean, you're not going to be participating in ritual anytime soon, but that's true. We should plan for a ritual room. Maybe deep back here? Like, let's say we made another room, another set of rooms that was the same size as these, which are 7 deep. And then maybe we make this our ritual room. Install fire foam next to the boom rat. It's fine. Anyway, our building's not really flammable, so that's not the problem. Mountain base, how do you plan on dealing with bugs? By punching them in the face. It is a little scary, especially over here, because the thing with bugs is they do tend to prefer to spawn in the largest area possible. I'm kind of hoping they actually just spawn over here a bunch. But this is definitely a danger room over here. But we're gonna let it happen. There's a small hidden area just north of the beds. Oh, in here for the rituals. That's interesting. I think I'll leave it here. The whole idea is this is our dark research wing. You know, I like that as a vibe. I do like the idea of using the space for... Oh, or is this what you mean? There's some hollow. There's a hollow. We might find it when we get here. Or at least when we excavate this, we might want to poke to see what's there. Oh, we probably have some danger zones in this map that we could definitely pop right now for some loot. Maybe even some components. Where's our danger zones? I don't think we've gotten an alert about it yet. Looking for some constructed walls. Do we not get any because we've got caves? Oh, low psychic drone. And yeah, space chunks just landed. That's actually great because we could use the components. Only the one. Oh. Reconsider revisiting Stardeus as a RimWorld alternative. There's a few possibilities. Kiss for Luck reminded me of Clanfolk today, which is something we still have to look at. Far mid right. I don't know. Bottom right. I don't see any constructed walls. Now, maybe it's like completely buried inside of a mountain. At some point, we'll probably just do some experimental digs in a few of these places. Again, possibly looking for components and whatnot. And maybe something will pop. Another interior hollow in the upper right area of the map. How do you guys spot this? Okay, well, I'm assuming you don't mean here. Although, what is this? That's just some random limestone. Steel wall? I don't think so, but I'm going to put a little marker on here to remind myself to check it out. In this case, it's more of a D for dig as opposed to D for danger. Yeah, some of the people I think in here are like, there's something wrong with you. That you can spot things this well, you ain't right. I'm going to keep this going. Oh, 9 more hours. Okay. Yeah, low psychic drone. That's fine. Yeah, I was really excited to go raid that site, but the fact that we're going to be like 10 or 11 days gone round trip to go and raid that component site. I mean, 19 components is very tempting, but it's so freaking far. If Quill can't spot it, no one should. Shuttles arrived to collect Yucca. Required Doc Villain. The Yucca was Doc Villain. our prisoner! I'm like, who the hell? That's right. We've had to keep this prisoner around for a while. There you go. Someone will go and load them into the shuttle. I hadn't even thought about this prisoner in ages. One carry. A pod sprout. So we just harvest this and then sell it. I don't do the dryad stuff. I don't find it. It's a lot of labor and not that useful. It's kind of neat, but I don't see the win. Struck compacted machinery. Oh yes, we knew about this one. Okay. All right, let's go. Pods arrived. Gold advanced components. All right, let's pull that in urgently. Yeah, hauling dryads are good, but hauling robots. Yeah, it just doesn't fit well. I think I'm gonna... We could put some batteries back there. Thematically, it kind of makes sense, although if it exploded in this room, it'd be a little dangerous. Can enlarge the room. The problem is then I have to go and put more sterile tile down, which is what I'm trying to avoid. I want to put down sterile tile here for maximum research bonus. It's based on the average cleanliness of the room, so the bigger the room, the more we have to do. Usually I put the multi-analyzer here and the bookshelf here. Makes for a crowded room. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll... F it. Let's make it a bigger, nicer room. Add-on for the research bench with the mods. Yeah, it does look nice. Is that more, a gift sub? Oh, Bad Cat Bad, giving gift sub to Devout Chocoholic. Thank you. If I did this, then I could put the... I put the multi-analyzer still in this corner. I could put the console over here. I don't love how that's arranged. Now we could square off the room. But then even the console is still kind of awkward, right? Because it needs a work spot that's reachable, so this wouldn't work. Then it's like, okay, well, I could go even deeper in here. I could offset it here, put the console there. Then it's like, no, this is getting silly. I think I'm going to wall here, and this is just going to become part of whatever this room is. I think I'm going to be okay with that. You know what mod is this? Shows the gender and the weapons. So the weapons is built into the game. There used to be a mod to show the weapons. The weapons is part of the game. Options probably under interface. Yeah, weapons below portrait. You can have it like never or when they're just drafted. I like always because I like to keep track of what's got what. The gender noting here, as well as a disease indicator that will pop up, is part of the colored mood bar for colonists. Now, the actual colored mood bar part of that mod is not strictly required anymore because that's built into 1.5, but it adds the gender indicator and it adds a little disease icon, which you can toggle on and off if you want. Mostly I run it because, first of all, I like that the mood bar does show in green when someone is happy. The built-in one doesn't do that. It does still show yellow and red when they get cranky, same as this, but it also shows them green when they're happy. But it also puts an indicator if they're sick, which turns out to be pretty valuable for me. Because if I don't have it, sometimes I don't notice when someone has an infection that is slowly killing them, or potentially rapidly killing them. I'm going to turn off one of these benches. We're just going to work on building one first. Multi-analyzer is going to go right there. Multi-analyzer, 2 chairs, bookshelf. Done. Crowded, but it works. Kitten, yeah, we don't have a gun for you, Kitten. Just the bow right now. We don't really have enough material to go crazy with heavy SMGs. And at this point, because we do have the microelectronics and we're working... Well, we had the microelectronics for a little while, but we're working on the better research bench. We're just going to we're going to research our way to assault rifles and do that. So we built 3 heavy SMGs and we stopped there. Okay, gun turret tech. So yeah, let's go auto door into security door. Because right now it's just this wooden door, although it's still fine. So 94. Can we get stats on the like breakout percentage or anything with this? Dread leather. Escape interval never. So yeah, I guess if I check this, maybe there would have been an escape interval. Because they have a minimum containment. Yeah, 30. And I think this was something around 46 or something like that. But maybe you need, like, I don't know, double the minimum to prevent them from ever breaking out. I'm happy it's still alive, though. I'm happy we kept them alive so we can keep studying them. That was important. So yeah, sandstone, limestone blocks, that's good. This is all built. We need a few more limestone blocks for that door in this wall. I guess people are pretty busy because they're not getting around to carving down a stone. Although, it's also possible Kitten is consuming all their stone to make some statues. Although that's hardly the end of the world. Better than constant prison breaks last colony, yeah. Oh, human sculpture desired. Well, let's go and make sure we've got one in the queue over here. Make one. Clear all. Just use blocks, please. Make me a human sculpture. And yeah, working on this for the temple. Oops. I want to copy you. Oh, that's smooth. That's not constructed. Although I still want that hauled out quickly. Thank you. Good, good, good. Psychic ritual spot. So let me make sure that's for our ideology. Well, it should be. Yeah, Mortal Shrine. What a great name for it, too. I'm happy about that. Make this out of limestone. Here, we'll put it right up against the wall. And then we'll put a lectern out here. And then, yeah, we can make stone pews. Usually I make them out of wood because I imagine pews to be made out of wood, but let's go slap down some limestone. We could consider putting like some carpeting over here to like build a pattern later, or even if we have an ideological floor. I guess totemic is our style, so we could consider that. But let's start with this. Human sculpture just with person in gray makeup. Yeah, it's a living statue, you know, that's like posing in the town square. Exactly. All right, this station is up. So, I don't think this is a case. It would be great if people prioritize the high-tech research bench. I don't know if they do. Right now, what we're researching doesn't need the high-tech research bench, so people can work here, which is fine if we have a bunch of idlers. Human sculpture is what Han Solo frozen in carbonite, yeah. This thunderstorm is loud. Wow. So we still need to figure out where I'm putting down the comms console, because we do need to get it now that we've got the trade thing. I mean, I can just put it in the big room. The annoying thing is you can't move it, so if I decide to put it somewhere else later, it kind of sucks. I can always tear it down. Use up a little bit of Imperial. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, we'll be moving the books in a second. Good point there. Hospital in the old containment room? Yeah, that's actually a good point. Because we want it close-ish to the front. Now, the one thing that will annoy me is I'm thinking, oh, we'll want a door here so that we can get to it quick from the outside. But I don't really want people walking through the hospital. But it kind of needs easy access from both. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Now, the hospital layout. Ooh, this is a little annoying because the ideal, you do something like that, and then this. Because then you can have all the hospital beds operate off of one vitals monitor. I mean, I guess this would just be one fewer bed, which isn't the end of the world. It's not a bad room to use for it. The other thing I could do, actually, is I could just go and move this down one. Maybe I'll just do that. Or enlarge the room north, but I think I'll just move this. Oh, the cooler. It's fine. We'll move the cooler. By move, I mean rebuild, but oh well. So I hadn't bothered with a specialized hospital room, and we don't have to rush it. because until I get hospital beds and stuff like that, like a room with sterile tiles is nice for the cleanliness, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, you can also do steel tiles. Steel tiles are also have a cleanliness boost. Just move one wall. Well, that's a good point. I just probably two. Yeah. Is there a weird door next to the prisoner table? So the reason for it... Oh shit, I don't need this air conditioner anymore. But it already constructed. That's fine. The reason for it is quite a neat one. That's weird. I've never seen this happen before. Where one bed is not flagged as a prisoner bed. I guess because while it was moving, this was broken, but these are still flagged because they were before. Wow, that's odd. There we go. Now this is properly... Okay, that was weird. I'd never seen that before. The reason for it is if a prisoner goes berserk and they smash this door, normally what happens is you smash this door, then this entire room here becomes part of the prison, which means no one can eat any food or anything stored in this room. It flips all these beds over to be prison beds, and it's annoying. By keeping this door open, if someone goes berserk, they don't smash this door because it's open. They just walk through it. But when they smash this door, this room here is still the room considered to be a prison only, because there's still technically a door there. So it doesn't unset all your beds and do annoying things. So I know it looks stupid, but it works. And again, none of this shit is anything I came up with. This is all stuff I got from reading the subreddit and watching other people and doing things like that. So yeah, really, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Now this sculpture, I think we're going to go and slap it in this room. Where do we want it? I think in the corner. This bedroom is slightly impressive. Let's get Stealth in Snoopy's room. It doesn't credit Borbra? Anyway, hopefully it will. Obelisk study progress. Okay. Investigation of the obelisk has revealed some information. It is an archaeological device that seems to interact with organic creatures at a distance. It is probably a piece of a much larger architect structure that was destroyed or broken apart long ago. The machinery at its core is inhumanly complex and frighteningly powerful. Its purpose and method of action remains totally mysterious. If not suppressed, its activity level will increase over time. You can't tell what happened when the device fully activates. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, we could stop studying it and just keep suppressing it, and I think nothing would ever happen. But no, we'll take the research. It's fine. Okay, we got our human sculpture. This one here. I'm going to put it in the temple. Right in the center over here. Yeah. How's this room? Somewhat impressive. Things will continue to happen, trust me. Yeah. Weird, no one's getting around to the block making. I'm wondering about tearing this stuff down and also changing some priorities. I don't know. A heat wave. We're probably okay. It might get a little toasty in here, but I think we're okay. Human sculpture disrespected. All floor. Oh, it's because we need these walls to come up. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna disable the pews because they use blocks. I'm going to set everyone's craft really high because I want someone making blocks at all times. I don't care who does it. Someone get your ass into the make blocks job, please. Now, I haven't tried the new Aurora 4X. I haven't visited in a while. I also want to revisit... ooh, it's going to get toasty out there for meditation. I want to revisit Distant Worlds. Time for Mechanator Crafter Bot Squad? Maybe. I mean, I do think it's probably time for a Mechanator. Although, do I need components? I mean, we're not going to be able to craft any of the mechs without components, and we don't have any right now. We're using them to make flak armor, which, honestly, I think is fine. This guy's getting wiggly wobbly. Or 4x overall. Yeah, so it's got a C-sharp version now, opposed to the VBA. And it's certainly stronger, like faster than it used to be, much more performant. That was a while ago. But it was still, it's cool, but it was still only kind of okay for me. We need wood? No, we've got tons sitting around. I acknowledge we don't have any in our stockpile. But we do have a lot around. I think we've got steel too, even though it says we've got none. Yeah, right over here. It just hasn't been hauled in here, which is okay. There you go. Yeah, get these blocks making quick here. And even though I've got everyone's... Sencha Monica's gonna break. Sencha Monica, the sheep. Let's not get confused. Maybe I should re-roll. You know what? I'm gonna re-roll. We're gonna re-pick. Mantet, we've got that already in game. Gamer Taurus. I don't know if Gamer Taurus is something yet, so there we go. We're gonna rename you to the sheep. Just because this Asentia Monica here is such a like high attention character that we don't want to like lose track of. I think it was leading to some confusion. Like if Asentia Monica ever gets pregnant, I want to know about it. This game is weird. This game makes you say weird things. Yeah, I don't know how to manually link you to the Pendragon pawn. Use the nickname as a Twitch name. Nickname is one you give to the pawn yourself. I guess, but I need to know exactly. So I think I'd have to match exactly, right? If I do rhyme underscore. Oh, I can't type underscores. That's right. It won't let you type underscores. Yeah, so I don't think I can do it. Unless what if I hit this? Now it tries to link the Pendragon. Who's not you. Yeah. So we've got a Cask of Amontillado situation happening here. I can't believe I just happened to catch this. All right. There you go. So lucky. I don't think I'm running the better construction mod. I don't know if it's been updated to 1.5. It generally does a pretty good job of stopping people from boxing themselves in. Although it's possible that with two people doing the construction at the same time, it would have happened regardless. Just do a space underscores, just space and ASCII. No. They have different ASCII characters completely. And clearly the Twitch mod like forces this in here. It bypasses that validation, that UI. I used to remember the ASCII code numbers a lot. I want to say space is 30? 32? As a character number? Something like that. Underscore's probably up in like the 70s or 80s. 20. 20's the space. Ah. Or 32. No, it's 20. Twitch chat is arguing. It's either 20 or 32. Hey! Twitch chat disagrees on some thing. Everyone take a drink. Oh, 20 hexadecimal. That's the problem. Okay, spiders, mechanoids. We might just be able to take this. I don't know if it's worth the risk, though. Okay, so this statue is no longer disrespected, which is great. We'll unforbid this as well to get that constructing, which is fine. You know what? Let's put a... Ooh, proximity. I like the skip abduction. I kind of want to try this. I want to start kidnapping people through rituals. Major break risk. Parduke, what's wrong? You're hot, insulted, drowsy. Okay, just go inside. It's fine. How's it inside? 24 degrees. Okay. So yeah, it's not staying at the 21, but that's fine. Is there another visible character? Wait, okay, there must be. I was gonna say, if space is 32 decimal, then there must be visible characters before that. Because I know the first few are like invisible control characters. Not that I remember their codes anymore. I used to. If you get lucky, you might abduct a faction leader from the Empire. Yeah, so I saw posts about that. Apparently, the latest patch has reduced the chance of abducting a faction leader, but not eliminated it, which I think is great. I'm happy they left that in there. Again, this is going to be our ritual room. Car 7 is beep. Oh my god, the memories. Let's dig ourselves out here. Creature's about to burst itself out. Is that what the Wiggly Wobbly? Is that what we were thinking? Take a look at the entity. Oh, escape interval is there. Oh, it's got a positive from long captivity. Also the movement boost. I guess we can't remove legs. Has lost an arm though. We are just about to finish our research on security doors though, so that's good. 0 to 31 are control characters. Space the first normal character. Okay, see, as I was saying it, I was like, hold on, I kind of feel like... Well, because it's kind of like the first 32 characters are invisible, but the space character is a useful one. Well, I mean, they're all useful for different things. Let's put another statue in this room. I mean, the barracks is very impressive. Let's get the bedroom to be at least very impressive. Components! All right, let's get precision rifling. Give us the ability to do assault rifles. Proximity detectors and an object to build or more power. It detects these invisible creatures. We have unlocked... Maybe I should get an inhibitor. Maybe I should also get a bioferrite? Making the entity harder to contain. The shard inhibitor. I can't remember. Had we tested it? The effect does not stack. And it says limit 1, but I think it can cover as many as you have. It just more than 1 doesn't do anything. Not enough stored. Oh, we haven't gotten dark shards in this game. We haven't gotten any dark shards in this one. It's the other game that we have a bunch of. We haven't gone to any places with cotton candy all over the bases yet. All right, we can reform whenever. Oh, let's do some Quillian Jubilees. I mean, we've got a lot of people, but it's fine. We're gonna rip out these last 2 here. I know it's gonna give us more ideology points than we need. That's fine. But we're gonna hope that we get another joiner, and then we're gonna retweak things. You don't have any power over here, really? I guess not, huh? Well, I don't. Are we cremating corpses? We don't have. Oh, we do have these trees on this map. Anyway, leave the power off. Well, we could cremate some of the old clothes and stuff, but... Unimpressive. Boo! Hang on, let's immediately do another one. Mortal Advent. Security door. It needs plasteel? Oh, and they're double doors. Oh, shit. That is serious business. Hey, we got someone to join. Lisa, except we're going to immediately rename you to someone else. Any health problems? Implanted IUD. Oh my god, they're going to explode! Wait. Small metal device that has been implanted in individual uterus preventing pregnancy. Can be surgically reversed in most cases. There's a chance of permanent sterilization. We might reverse that. Well, we might wait until you get into a relationship. Delicate. I think that's our second delicate. Fast learner is nice. Psychically dull. God tier with animals. God tier crafter. Devout chocoholic. And you're good at shooting? Oh yeah, alright, so we're keeping you. No dude about that. No, I'm not. I mean, we don't... Right now, since we're not doing taming, we don't really care who's looking after the animals. Although, I guess shearing comes up. I don't know if you lose material. Okay, you've got passion. You don't. We'll leave that on. And we'll wait for hunting and play it by ear. But yeah, good crafting. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the craft set to number 1, which we might change in a second. Okay, since we want to make sure the research desks and everything are being run by the best people, we are now going to set it like this. I'm still only going to leave these on a 3 because I still like the idea of them cleaning first. Okay. Anyone with passion can do it. Everyone else I'll leave off, and if we get messages about idleness, then we'll just deal with it at that situation. I guess I should set Mantea's behaviors now. And yeah, we might want to limit the crafting and things like that, but for now it's okay. All right. Good. Beautiful. Excellent. Lovely. Did you change the statues to normal from human ones? I just did a 1x human sculpture job. Now we've got regular large statues as a constant one. We are out of beds, huh? There you go. I guess we might want to build the proper hospital soon. Although, again, I'd want to build actual medical beds for that. Which are, yeah, right over there. So we'll do the precision rifling first. That's fine. And then Manti is going to join us. So this quest is done, so I can tear this down. Or we could use it for something else. Wooden structure. No, I think I'm going to tear this down. Oh, schedule, of course. Oh, pause. Gore Hulk? Devout, can you... Child of Drifters? Okay, you can't do natural meditation. So we'll be copying one of these and giving that to you. A Gore Hulk? A group of monstrous, human-like abominations are attacking. Their bodies are ravaged by thick keratin spines, which they can launch at a distance. However, their fleshy forms can do little damage at close range. These things are disgusting looking. Gamer Taurus, you're horrible. Ah, so gross. Wundvor. Davidtron. FaZe. Brandu. Alright, this seems fine. New research available. Oh, your discovery of the Gore Hulk now has yielded new insights. You can now research the following anomaly project. Bliss Lobotomy. Perform a surgery that lobotomizes a person, make them happier while rendering them incapable of intellectual and skilled labor. Ignorance really is bliss. That's our secret. We're always angry. Look at you people! I like how there's different models for them too. They're not identical. They're like weirdly deformed in completely different ways. I love the belly spikes on Brandu. All right. It's quite the walk here. Wanted to be a pawn or an animal, now I'm a monster. Okay, all but one is a wiggler. Temporary holding spot here. Huh. Finish off. Capture. Oh, choose containment destination. Really? Huh. Oh, minimum strength is 60. 61. Oh, partially because there's multiple doors, but that's going to get resolved in a second, presumably. Pendragon. You should finish doing the capture here. That is very minimal. Who's a constructor here? Oh, Asentia. Of course, Asentia does everything. Please work on this steel door. Okay, so they're no longer sharing a cell. Let's contain me here. 72. Okay. That's a little bit better. Escape interval 2.5 right now. That will get worse. Weakening containment by mining. Yeah. We could stop this for a sec. The idea is, as I want them contained here, we're going to move them in a second. Especially, oh, there's no light going on or anything, which I know it helps with containment as well, I believe. But the idea is they're going to be in this room. Although I will want some lighting in this hallway. We'll put one there. Party. I don't know if now's the time. I guess they're celebrating having killed all these horrible monsters. No one's gonna finish these things off yet. I don't know if that's a hunting job or not, but... Orange Tornado is pregnant. Hey, hey. I think that's... Yo! That's our... No, that's one of our sheep. I thought that was one of our donkeys. Could you guys be done with this, please? Cargo pods. Randy, what do you got for me this time? Wake up. All right. Ooh, this thing's agitated. Yeah, so that's already much more containment. Transfer. Get rid of that. Wiggle, wiggle. I'm a wiggle, wiggle till I'm free. Is there a song that's about something wiggle, wiggle? It's got that line? I don't know. I don't really know music. Oh, I'm just viewing the art. Working on these. So we're going to set up the temple, and then we're going to change our ideology to want to do rituals. Yeah. And I suspect our situation's fine right now. I think we'll probably need more power relatively soon. Wondering about unlocking this. I'm really hoping we get some trade ships with some components. Next thing I know by LMFAO. How's the way going? Oh, hey, the quest for the Anthro rifle started. Okay, cool. Go hit the component sites. The travel time is just brutal. And we do want the components, it's true. Although we're getting a few over here. I guess I could stop making body armor, but that seems insane. Do you have any silver? No, we're out of silver from doing this. That's the other thing with selling. We can get some more silver. Wonder if we've got any silver visible that we can mine. No. Yeah, there might be plenty in the mountains here. Someone asking if I've played Civ 6? Yeah, I played tons. It's for some people, I'm sure Civilization is like was the defining feature of my channel, and it's weird that I haven't played it in quite some time now. Closer to making your own components, fairly far. Plus, we need some components to be able to build the fabrication bench, but that's certainly going to be something desirable. It's an Anthro rifle. So it's just an artifact for our ideology. The Ideo relic, the hominid heirloom, the Anthro rifle. I didn't name them, but it's a sniper rifle, and a charge rifle, and a plasma sword. It would be great to get those. All travel is going to be slow. Part of me is like, should we add a mod that gives us a spaceship to move around? I mean, we can launch ourselves in transport pods to get places, but we still have to walk back like losers. All right. Monolith study progress. The structure connects normal space to the void, a dimension hidden in the substructure of space-time. Some powerful mind of the void is leaking influence into our reality. Snoopy wants to study the monolith further, learn more. Now provides more knowledge when studied. Cool. Everything's fine. Everything's groovy. You take the pod tech to fly back? Can you? Oh, Farskip make the return journey instantaneous. That's true. Maybe we can get that. Definitely a space beside the northeastern. Yeah. Someone pointed that out. And actually, we can see it again here. I guess we should probably pop that now. See what's back there. Probably it's not much. I mean, it's not a danger zone. Yeah, all right. Not exciting at all. Used to be a big mod with ships. I think it was SOS, Save Our Ship 2. The last time I checked, it hadn't been updated on the workshop, but you could still directly download it. And that was pre 1.5, certainly. So no idea what the state it's like now. But it was quite cool. We could just chain another containment room there. Although this would mean 2 doors in the same containment room. Doors are lower containment. I might just wall this up. Yeah, I might just do that. No! Asentia, don't go! Can we just capture her again? Can we force her to stay? She's wearing tons of good stuff. What could possibly go wrong? Hang on, let's do a little safety save. Yeah, she just decided to leave. I guess because she was still linked to her event, I guess the idea is if for some reason she doesn't trigger her event and get killed, then she just leaves after a while. But no. You can check in anytime you want, but you can never leave. Wait, that's not how it goes. We need another door for Asentia to get slowed down. No! 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 Give me your weapons and your armor! No! And your good skill! Asentia, why'd you leave? Dang it! Well, now we know. We could save scum and, like, position some people differently ahead of time, but no, we're not gonna. We're not gonna this one. It hurts. Okay, so now we're no longer going to be the cult of Asentia. We're going to be the anti-Asentia cult. No, we are going to form an even more powerful cult to try to worship and get the return of Asentia, the best character in our group. It'll be like a cargo cult. Surely if we do the right thing, Asentia will come back, right? Right? So, next time a merchant's going to come, they're going to come with a book called She's Just Not That Into You. God damn it! She took our heavy SMG and, you know, several components worth of flak armor. I think I want to engage these guys, although I don't want to fight at night because we get a movement debuff and they don't. I mean, they still move too fast for us, but we can do a little bit of kiting. It would be better if I still had 3 heavy SMGs. Oh, an eclipse. They're like, oh, you want to fight during the light, do you? Here's an eclipse. Randy, you're an ass. Parasocial cult of Asentia. Yes. Oh, we've got this. Okay, this ritual, the skip abduction, can abduct any pawn, any character that exists in the world. If we just keep performing this ritual, eventually we might get Asentia back. Right? Right? That's it. Okay, that's our motivation. All right, we have our new temple set up. So this statue here is clearly going to have to be a statue of Asentia. Oh my! It sort of actually is! This carving bears representation of Snoopy slicing into Asentia Modica during surgery with improvised but effective tools. Snoopy looks incredibly focused on the task. The image contrasts kindness with murder. This artwork relates to Asentia Modica's medical procedure. All right. Yeah, we'll have offerings of bubble tea. Try to get Asentia to come back. Wow. I don't have another containment room ready to go before anything else happens. Wow. Doc Villain is pregnant. Oh. Donkey, though. We could use more donkeys. Oh, interesting. When you copy a lamp, it copies the color. Well, that's interesting when you build a copy. I don't know if I want this to be purple, though. I don't know. The whole place has got a cool kind of purplish vibe. Maybe that's okay. I mean, I know it's a pink light, but... Cows joined! Okay. About Chocoholic is back. Oh, so this is where we get chocolate milk from. That explains it. And we've got temporal trash over here. Chocolate milk cow. Mmm. It's the Rim. Anything can happen. Will, was your current hockey team? Pass? I know I'm a bad Canadian apparently. You know, I don't really watch hockey. I know the playoffs are going on right now. And I might tune in. If I do tune into a hockey game, or if when the playoffs are happening, sometimes I get a little invested for a little while. I have a very simple heuristic. So I have a series of checks to compare the two teams. For example, if one team is from somewhere where it snows, and another team is from somewhere where it doesn't snow, I'm going to be rooting for the team where it snows. Because it's freaking hockey. So, like, Florida's always going to be down at the bottom list, for example, you know? Because that's horse. Las Vegas, come on. Come on. I can't root for that shit. There's no snow there. Come on. And yes, I'll have a preference for Canadian because I need some metric to decide who to root for, right? Just sometimes watching something as a completely passive and uninterested observer kind of works. But normally, you want to find some reason. I like that team's color the best. I watch F1. I root for Ferrari because they have the red car. And red is cool, right? That was literally kind of where it all started from. And it's Ferrari. It's a classic team and all these things, right? Because that's the other thing is age, right? If one of the teams is, say, one of the original 6 NHL teams, that's right up there. Also, it snows in all those places. So that helps a lot. And then probably if, like, with all things being compared, if there was some sort of playoff happening, different kind of playoff for the team, I would end up with Montreal Canadiens at the top of the list. But I don't specifically root for them. It's just if they were playing someone, I would probably end up rooting for the Canadiens just because French Canadian, that's the team that we used to watch when we were kids, those sorts of things. Original 6, it snows there, etc., etc. Obelisk mutation. This I'm sure is fine. Why is there some blood on the ground? Blood of Kitten 74. Well, good news, Kitten. You no longer have asthma in one of your lungs. While interacting with the obelisk, not the monolith, that's the other one. That cat bribed to get Asentia back. We're gonna try, man. We're gonna try. Thank you. While interacting with the obelisk, Kitten 74 felt a sudden sharp pain in her chest as her lung began to twist and swell. Her lung has mutated into a painful mass of semi-sentient flesh. The tissue is constantly regrowing and replacing itself, making it immune to the effects like lung rot and asthma. Yay? I mean, this seems like a good thing. Asthma in one lung, cancer in the other. No, she's basically got one Deadpool lung. She's Deadpool in exactly one lung. She? Yeah, she is Deadpool in one lung. One lung only. All right. This seems fine. Good news, we only need one more lung to complete the surgery. Hang on. What are we researching here again? Precision rifling. We're gonna just stop that for a second. We don't have the components for it anyway. We're gonna have some carpet making so that we can do some colored tiles and draw things. Yeah, we're gonna deconstruct this. We're gonna make sure people are researching at the good bench, and that's gonna be fine. All you need is one ogre and donor. Yeah, it's much more efficient now. It's great. Clips is ending. Oh, right. Rumber. Psychoid leaves rotted away. Are we not making psychoid tea? Will. My God. I'm going to do a safety save out of paranoia. It's just because I'm kind of crap at, like, rapid maneuvering. Pardu, could you back up a little here? I really don't want this to be this close. I want it to have to go through the rocks, but... Alright, Thrumbo Revenge. And we could try to get it to follow... I'm trying to select Parduk here. Try to get it to follow someone. Nope. It's going for Snoopy. Just to buy us a little bit of time. Nah, it's not, there's no point. Just go. Snoopy, you might die. Oh, he has stun power. Gene C. Oh my God. I didn't recruit you because you don't have a weapon. So I was like, no, I don't need to recruit you. Stun. There we go. Woo. Okay. That should have gone much better. My apologies for Snoopy for any injuries you may have received. Ah, you just got bitten. You're fine. My God, these things are so hard to kill. There we go. Woo! Also, to be clear, to me, SMG equals Sarah Michelle Gellar. I mean, if we had Sarah Michelle Gellar over here, she would be beating the crap out of everything all the time. 20 melee skill, brawler, nimble, tough. Trying to think of other traits that would apply. I mean, then maybe some genetic variations too. After all, she's the chosen one. They seem to have a few items to trade. Well, Parduk, let's send you out here and have a little chat. See if they got any components. I think these are tribals. So yeah, no components. Womp womp. We have got herbal medicine. I don't need to buy your pemmican. I probably just want to sell you stuff I'm not interested in. Oh, you have no money. Sell 1 tox grenade. Oops. That's too valuable. Just want as much silver as we can get, please. I mean, I could buy pemmican, I guess, because apparently we've got enough stuff to sell them. You know what? It's fine. Wait, hold on. We'll do this. We'll sell it at a little bit of a loss. That's fine. These are tribals. I'm not interested in giving them gifts. I don't need a... I didn't know... They are tribals, right? Yeah. I don't need an alliance with them. Not desirable. In fact, I'm probably just going to upset them later on. There you go. But a little bit more silver. So cleanliness to this room. Yep. Sterile 0.4, which does affect research speed, which is great. Oh, furniture. Comfy chair. There. You're leaving? They didn't stick around very long, did they? Okay, I'm going to bring this crafting back down to a 4 here. Although it kind of still works. Again, the only crafting is these 2 benches, and basically just always someone be working on it would have been fine. I'll probably end up putting some more statues in this room. Right there. Still, it's the whole room. That range is, I think, the meditation radius. I might be wrong. That's this bedroom. Very impressive. Good. Asentia was wearing tribal wear. That's true, but I don't think she had a faction. So, I think it's time for us to reform our ideology. Well, I was going to wait until we had our dark ritual spot set up. Because one of our ideological things is going to be that we want to do rituals. And I don't want to not have a ritual spot. So, I think that'll be the way. We're just going to carve this out, put down the ritual spot, reform our ideology. Oh, that took some damage. It probably took some bullets, but you're probably not home zoned. Indeed, that's the case. Use a raid. Masterwork cloth armchair. Nice! Comfy spot for our researchers. Really good. That lung says it replaced itself. Do you have an endless supply of lungs now? I mean, I don't think so, because I think what would happen if we tried to remove this lung, I think it would just turn into a monster. It's got the built-in pain. I was going to say something's happening, but no, it's social fight. Built-in pain, but it's got toxic environment resistance, which is great. You must be about ready to get out of bed, aren't you? 2 more days of paralytic aphasia. All right. Harvesting trees. Oh yeah, so a growing zone in here, so that fully mature trees get picked up automatically. So we are gonna go. So I think we got to go blue for Asentia, right? Ooh, that's not quite gonna work out because. Oh, maybe. Think this will look like a heart? Kinda. Heart-ish. Lovely. Good. Do we do the heart in red as opposed to blue? And bigging it by 1. Yeah, but the problem is the amount of space we've got to work with. Let me see what we can do. If I were to... let's say we do... No, we'd have to bring it down 1 still to make this fit. Yeah, then... No, see, yeah, it doesn't work as well. That's what I had, right? You double the fiber. Oh! You're suggesting this. Oh! You know what? I like it. Both of them are like slightly off of the normal dimensions, but what's nice about this is it lines up the same over here. It's a little annoying that it sort of overlaps over here, but I think this is good. Felt this kind of weird. Why didn't they tell Asentia how they really felt when she was here? I know, right? That's the way it works. Just wait, we're gonna like all of our colonists, we're gonna get together, we're gonna make an album. It's gonna be the Tortured Colonist Department album. It's all gonna be full of like these breakup songs. Move the E1 plot to the right. You know, I don't hate that idea. I'm still not sure if I love it, though. Looks better? Okay. Twitch is always correct. I would never accuse Twitch of steering me wrong. Except for the times when I die and then I blame you guys. Simple meal. That's so annoying. Maybe we'll have to set up a refrigerator because people are bad about eating the oldest meals. We have so many people here, so just looking at the adults, we have 12, which means we're eating 24 meals a day. We're only keeping a maximum number of 10 meals. But people never eat the oldest one, which to be fair happens around here in the house all the time. The leftovers in the fridge never get finished. I guess we'll have to set up a fridge. I might actually just convert like a bottom part of this room into a refrigerator. I mean, or this part because it's closer to our fields. I mean, we don't even need it for the rice. We just need it for the cooked meals. And maybe some meat, or if we have it big enough and we can have room for the waste packs. Like, literally just like 5 tiles on the floor for waste packs. Because every time you've got 5 tiles worth, that's enough for exactly 1 transport pod. And 1 shelf for meals. That's all we need. As a power, it's been pretty good. It's definitely getting a little low sometimes. We just put down a second solar generator, which would be a hell of a lot cheaper than geothermal. Does this even need components? It must. Yeah. 3 components. That's something to consider. Or more batteries. Yeah, I know some psychoid leaves just rotted. That's part of it is because we I forgot to turn on the psychic tea production here for a while. We just started it now, so we're just catching up on this. Normally we wouldn't have that problem. Next version of RimWorld should make pawns heat up frozen meals before eating them. Hey, that's cool. Hello, microwave. Why not use the room above the prison as a freezer? I think we're gonna make this a hospital. We could make it a freezer, and we could build the hospital somewhere else. I think I still like it for the hospital here. You mark the other beef for study. Oh! Oh, no, we don't have to. I think it happens automatically. What's the goal of this game? I played the Escapes before. It kind of has that feel to it. So most people just play it as a sandbox because the game does get harder over time. So a lot of times it's you play until you fail, or you play on a low difficulty and then you play until you got a base you're super happy with. There are a variety of win conditions as well that you can pursue. There is somewhere on the world map, we got a quest for it, a spaceship that we can visit right over here and get off this world. A lot of the quests are escape this world because this world is hell. You can build yourself a spaceship. You can do a bunch of research and build yourself a spaceship to leave the world. You can join the Imperial faction, which I think the vibe with that is they have a spaceship and you get to leave the world. There's a different one where you are building up your colony and selling it for fragments of the map. You do that a few times and it leads you to some sort of Arco Nexus to, I don't know, get absorbed into the void and leave this world. And I think there's maybe a couple of victory conditions have been added in this expansion with Anomaly too, but I've refused to look it up because I want to be surprised when we get there. So we just have a disabled steel mini turret over here. The reason if we get a big raid with lots of people, they'll come over here and they'll automatically unstack. Because for performance and different reasons like that, enemy pawns don't have collisions until they get engaged in combat. This forces them to engage in combat and destack, which will make them go through this slower and trickle through one at a time, which is ideal for us. Yeah, the goal of the game is more or less to leave this planet. Because it's horrible. That's very impressive, which is nice. Very impressive. I think, is there a level? I think there is a level above very impressive, right? Okay, precision rifling is done. Medical production, hospital beds. We need to go multi-analyzer into fabrication if we want to start making our own components, which maybe? I mean, rather trade, but I don't think we've got a single Imperial trade group yet. And we haven't had a spaceship yet either. Shuttle arrived. Oh, to collect the boom rats. They weren't with us all that long, were they? We can also go growth vats. Do more baby stuff. Medical production. We don't have any industrial medicine. Let's make our own. I don't know if we need neutromine for that or if it's just herbal meds. We got more components though. That's good news. Growing you Asentia. Yeah, we should have taken a DNA sample of Asentia before she left so that we clone her. Have you used turret packs yet? No, and I really should. Gamer Taurus is pregnant. So sheep are definitely getting there. We might want to choose which animals we're keeping around here. Right now, we're not at our nutrition limit, so that's okay. But at some point, that might start to be something. Yeah, I don't know if this is P music or one of the expansion songs. I kind of wonder if it might be in one of the expansion songs, simply because I don't recognize it from before, and I think some of the Anomaly songs have higher volumes. I don't think the audio balance is quite the same. And this one feels louder. Maybe it's just more dense, more musically dense. The nice thing about all the Undermountain here is the temperature is very stable. More anima tree linking. Okay, so we want to keep linking Gene C. We could give someone else a level 1 link, but again, Gene C can't do anything normally in combat, so we always use powers. They're psychically hypersensitive, so they should recharge it faster. This one's expansion, yeah, that's what I thought, especially since I didn't recognize the sound. Please smooth this room. We'll also plan some doors, and these are all going to be steel doors. I mean, at some point, that might be the security doors, but for now, it's all steel. Not enough stored. I suspect we still have some sitting around here, and we do. We just don't have a lot of high-priority haul stuff, which is mostly what I'm thinking about for the bots. We probably want to plan on mining out some steel soon. Maybe if we just start mining out more of our structure here, we'll just happen to run into more. Maybe I should just mine out this hallway. This song's a banger. Reminds me of something else. Grads don't use components. True, they do take a lot of time, but we do have a lot of people. It's just they take so long to maintain. All right, Gene C, new Psylink. Water skip. All right, so we can use that to put out fire, except we won't because I'll never remember to use it. But you can. Other people can use water skip to put out fires. Just not me. Okay. I know the room's not done yet. Psychic ritual. Rituals can only be cast if the area around the ritual spot is unobstructed. Okay. So you can't do it on the wall. You need a decent amount of space. I want, I at least want the lights in here. Oh, power brownouts. Okay, so we are running low on power now. Let's get, how many components we need for this? 8. We've got enough. All right, let's just go ahead and get our geothermal enabled. And what I'll do is I'm going to run a conduit on the other side over here, because they still can run power this way, but I want a redundant power connection. Especially to the geothermal. Because if right now, if this broke down, this geothermal wouldn't route power entire base anymore. So we'll get a dedicated line. That's going to be okay. Blood red fancy carpets in the ritual room. And maybe I'll smooth the room first. We'll see. I don't think we have enough cotton. I think we're mostly just on leather now. This is why this area is not being finished. We do have a cotton harvest coming soon. Can use entities to produce power. I'm not sure about that. I know there are mods for like biogenerating power in RimWorld that have existed for a while. Something you can do with your prisoners. How special is this room? Extremely impressive. Oh, so there's a level above Verity. Oh, we can just install a row of statues over here. Oh, there's a work spot there. I forgot that this one's actually installed in reverse from the others. Looks like the window in Doctor Strange's house. Oh, which part? Mysterious cargo? Awoken Decider. First of all, love that name. Zihan Martin Huang. Second of all, love that name. Of Thialantur has an odd request. He would like you to accept some unspecified cargo. When pressed for more details, he avoids the question. There's desperation in his voice. If you accept, he'll deliver the mystery cargo by pod. Also, will be rewarded with a side trainer, hyperweave, or luciferium. Oh, this thing looks like the window in Doctor Strange's house. So I think we're going to say yes to this. Also, at the same time, Martin. So we got 2 quests from the same person simultaneously. Has sent us a message. Apparently, imps based in nearby camp have raided their caravan. The camp is controlled by the fire home or that's going to destroy the camp, meaning eliminating all the guards. Chain shotgun, low shield park, assault, masterwork assault rifle. Wait, goodwill? Oh, with these guys. Yeah, I guess we can't see the site yet, so we're gonna have to travel out there. 4 imps is pretty easy to kill. I think we'll accept. We don't have to do it right away. What do we? I want to take this because I want to see what the mystery cargo is. Even though I'm sure it's going to be horrible. I need to know. Maybe we accept for the Lucy and just store it somewhere super safe? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? So what we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct this, and this is going to be our high priority luciferium stockpile that will then wall off. Clear all, critical... Lucy! Okay. Mysterious cargo. Mysterious cargo has been delivered. It appears to be a human corpse. Upon further inspection, the corpse looks identical to Snoopy TRB. Its skin feels waxy and warm to the touch. Snoopy is deeply unsettled by its presence. Study the corpse to learn more about it. Unnatural corpse. Okay. If we were to haul it, so, wow. I guess let's turn off butchering of unnatural corpses. Yeah. Because we need to study this first. Clear all, critical. Human. Well, I guess turn this on. Not fresh, because it's not rotten, so it won't be hauled to the corpse trees. Been dead for 6.5 days. It's still not rotten. In fact, I don't even know if there's a freshness indicator. New research available. Discovered unnatural corpse yielded new insight. You can research the following anomaly projects. Death refusal. I refuse. Okay, we're gonna watch to make sure. Okay, good. Yeah, you're bringing it inside the base. I don't know if we should bring it inside the base, but we're gonna. Oh, I should put it over here. We've got it. We've got this like weird containment zone and everything. Copy, paste, unselect, prioritize hauling. There we go. Okay, pod's completed. So there's our Lucy. You know, if the corpse doesn't cause problems, maybe the Lucy will. All right, it's there. We're just gonna go and wall this in until we need it. Okay, research is happening. What do we say to the god of death? Not today. We should make Snoopy research. Yeah, I was gonna put it on the side, but I think I like the idea of putting 2 lights right here. Yeah. Now, when is this gonna rise up and do something weird? Animal starvation. Oh! Need to send the spaceship. Okay. And yeah, I want to do this for the Masterwork Assault Rifle. For sure. But I want to do our first ritual first. So, Void Provocation. Psychically commune with the Void, attracting entity can be captured and studied. There's a chance the invoker will fall into a coma. And we're still researching the skip abduction. But, you know, it kind of makes sense that our very first time trying to, like, recover Asentia through a ritual, we accidentally summon a, like, horrible monster from beyond the Void. We haven't learned it quite correctly yet. Oh, we have no steel. Mind that, please. Or, actually... pencil? Mind this one. It's inside of our walls. Summon another Snoopy. Yeah, reform it. Yeah, maybe before we do the ritual, we reform the ideology. Okay. An all Snoopy colony. Everyone's going to become Snoopy. All right. Let's do a save before reforming in case we misclick, because it's kind of annoying. Although we could go into dev mode. Reform. So I think or maybe embodied theists, the gods, aka Asentia, walk among us, right? Or Archist. Oh, only one change to structures, memes, and styles allowed. Oh! Never mind, we're going to stay ideological then. So, because you can change as much of everything, but not the memes, I guess. So we're not going to go inhuman, because first of all, that's really tough, and it's beyond us. But we are going to go ritualist. Greater energy in the universe. Through rituals, we can understand and harness its power. Downside with this, it will tank our research speed. Which, it would be great to add Inhumanist so we could get a research specialist. But alright, we're going to try this. Yeah, it's going to replace our very fast research. Plus, we're tribal in this one, so yeah, our research is going to suck. But okay. It's no longer the Quillian path. This is now the cult of Asentia. Essentialist. Essentialist? No, what are our members? Temple of Cats. Essentialists? The needy? Essential workers? The essentials. You know, essentials is good. And then just Essential is an adjective. You know what? I will put essentialist, just to be clear. We're not saying something is essential in the thing. We know it's an essentialist thing. But yeah, the ritual room. The temple of bubble tea. And yeah, we'll choose slow instead of very slow, but still sucks. The Modicans. That's good too. The cat cafe. You know, okay, it's gonna be the cat cafe. It's gonna be a temple. We'll still be blue. We'll choose a symbol though. I don't know what. I mean, Essential likes trees. Heart? Kitty face? Is there a heart? Oh, right here. And it's split because she split. Okay. So our void study is very efficient. Psycho rituals exalted. I can't get rid of human primacy because we can't do the bonding. Okay, we're gonna have to change the bonding at some point so we can have proper pets. Research normal. I was pretty sure that the ritual stuff forced you to go. Oh, you can go not allowed. I thought it forced you to go slow or very slow. All right, we'll leave that in there. I do like ritualists because we are doing rituals. We were very fast before, yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna remove all these rituals. We're no longer gonna do Sky Lantern festivals. Instead, we're gonna use our fancy temple here. I kind of want to have all the things. Well, okay, funeral ritual, sure. Drum party sounds fun. Social festivals. Now, drum parties. When do they start at? Participants gather, socialize, play drums. Lit campfire ritual spot. I mean, I guess the social festivals are probably the more just all-round generic ones. Maybe we'll just do social festivals. You know what? Who needs a funeral? We don't acknowledge death. It makes us depressed. Animal sacrifice, send pets to Asentia. I don't think that would get much of an approval. Essential Jubilee is good. None of these names are great, but alright, whatever. I just like to set them to any time. I want to do the festivals when I want to do the festivals. Ancient Complex. Random Recruit. Random Recruit. Recharge Psi Focus. Nah. Random Recruit. Complex. And another random recruit. Okay. Everything else. Oh, these got renamed, but it's still the same items. Okay. Remember to add a number, or they might stack inappropriate. They all have different names. We only need to set numbers when they had identical names. And if something goes wrong, we can go into dev mode and change it. Okay. So, the Cult of Asentia is now there. I don't like the shortage of power, although the spooky flashing lights might be very appropriate for our first ritual here. Right? Falling limestone chunks. Yeah, so mining should be happening. Who's on mining duties? Well, Borber's the big one here. Once you're up. Spooky lights might summon Asentia. There you go. Digging compact steel. Good. Yeah, we need a little steel for these lights. I don't know if there's a quality to the ritual or anything. We'll see. Well, I just want to make sure I did a copy so we have the color set. I mean, I guess it's not that hard to do anyway, but... just for simplicity. Please and thank you. Ambrosia Sprout. Ooh, that's quite far away. I don't think I'm going to set that up to be auto-harvested for us. Someone must have picked up the steel already. Or there's not enough. There's 11. Okay. I think we'll probably end up mining up both of these. Okay, we've got lights. The last wall smoothing, well, a little bit more. It's okay. We're not going to wait. We're going to do a ritual now. All right. How does this work? Psychically commune with the void, attracting entity which can be captured and studied. There's a chance the invoker will fall into a coma for several hours. Oh, how do we get an invoker? Is that a leader? Because we have a ritualist. And we have a building specialist. Oh, you just choose one. Can be anyone. Okay, Parduk. Oh, it's based on their psychic sensitive. Oh my god. And then we added some enchanters. Hold on. Gene C is the most psychically sensitive. Oh, yeah, we can mouse over these and see. Well, okay, let's grab 4 people. %, 100%. Okay. So everyone's got maximum psychic sensitivity, and then GC is even above this. I mean, maybe these guys don't matter. Maybe it's only for the invoker themselves. Oh, Snoopy, yeah, you do have the weird creepy thing going on. 51% ideologian offset. How affected the psychic ritual is by ideologist beliefs. Huh. Where's the body? We don't need the body for this, do we? We're not doing that kind of ritual. Wait. We didn't butcher it, did we? Yeah, we saved. We got ritualist. Oh! Why is it here? Was summon it all the way out to there? No, this should be the highest priority. Are there 2 Snoopies walking around? Not yet. Right? No, we got Snoopy and we got the dead Snoopy. Is this the real Snoopy? Have they swapped places? Right. Wait, are you bringing it to the... Oh, you're going to drop it off and then go to the ritual. Did it get up and move around? Playing dead because when you're looking... If we, like, move away, does it move? What is happening? Forbid the door. Yeah, but we want people to research the body. Are you still working on the walls? Oh, all right. Now, is this thing going to be hostile? That's the question. Yeah, there's an entity codex we can read up on. It's all of the different entities we know about. Still a lot left. Yeah, Kitten's not participating either. She's like, screw this! I'm working on some flooring, and that's all. Ritual failed because Snoopy is in a mental state. Corpse obsession. I mean, this is very appropriate. Okay, so you were in a great mood. You didn't snap because of a bad mood. In fact, your purple color is different. This is the same text you normally see. Snoopy has broken inside, become obsessed with corpses. We've seen this before. He's going to find a corpse presented for all to see. We've seen this before. This happened because of the presence... this happened because of... And then usually it's like the thing that broke the straw. But that's not the case, because of the presence of unnatural corpse. So apparently this is something that can happen not from a mood break. If there's an unnatural corpse, someone can decide to do this. So Snoopy's going to put his own body on the table. And then... And he's done. He's just a wander. Okay. We still don't know why the corpse moved the last time. Kitten's eating a meal on top of the corpse. That's great. There you go. Someone's going to go and haul it back over here. We could forbid the door, although I think people with a mood break might ignore forbiddens. Visitors ignore forbidden doors, which is interesting. All right. Oh, my God. Well, I guess go meditate is fine. Although I guess then you're going to go to bed. After you're done meditating, go and build this before you go to bed. It's nearly done. Thanks. All right. So our power's good now. I got my eye on you. Corpse moves several times. Masterwork flak vest. Nice. Okay. So we can try the ritual again. Although everyone's about to go to sleep. So I'm going to wait until they're done sleeping. Then we're going to try the ritual again. Maybe we're not going to include Snoopy this time. Yeah, let's do a summon without Snoopy. Exactly. Lucy over here. Anyone gets any brain damage, we can just start accruing the Lucy as well. Do you want a critical amount? How often do they need to take a dose? Is it every 5 days? So 12, this is a year supply, right? I don't know if it's every 5 days or not. Use the baby. I don't think we're gonna use the baby in the weird void ritual. Ah, the corpse! Fucking hell! I missed it! I missed it again! Did it walk or did it teleport? I was looking, it's like, oh, there's an aura. I was looking away. I was checking to see if anyone's asleep. Is it literally when you're not watching it? Okay, so we still want Gene C to run this. You know what, Parduk, you got a creepy lung. We're gonna put you into the ritual, but not Snoopy. Yeah, maybe we should medical check people. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I'm just staring. I'm gonna move the camera over here. Move it back over. Nope. Maybe it takes a certain amount of time. I'm gonna go back and review the video. Void provocation complete. Finish performing the void provocation ritual, sending out a psychic pulse, attract entities. Prepare for when. Oh! Okay, so it doesn't show up in the ritual. Now we're gonna get intentionally attacked by this. I mean, I guess it's sort of like summoning the mechanoids. What is this gonna do? Flesh beast attack. Several sinkholes have started appearing. Sounds of writhing flesh and cracking bones can be heard from below. We can fill in the pit. Oh, over here too. Okay. So let's grab everyone here. Hey, I just built that thing. Oh, we're gonna shoot it. I do love how they explode. I wonder what kind of job it is to fill in. Construction. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is red pendulum. Oh, you got a pretty good weapon. Gene C? You know what? Yeah, we might not need your stun powers right now. There you go. You're gonna fill in that pit. Wonderful. Oh, Mantea's up! Great. New research available. Summon flesh beasts. I wonder if we can use those defensively. Okay, he hasn't moved yet. Although, maybe I should defend Gene C. If they pop out, well, try to keep an eye. Why did you guys not line up on the front? There you go. Okay, it's still there. There you go, you filled in the pit. Nice. Good job. Oh yeah, they're splitting. I don't think we're gonna need stun powers. Okay, we've got another capture, and we don't have a flesh beast yet. Okay, it's fine. We'll do the same thing as last time, where we just put the temporary one here, build that, and do this. Okay. We got a few wigglers, but we only need one. Italian. I don't know if it matters which ones we have different. I think the harder ones just have more research. I don't think we actually need to keep a variety around, but it does feel pretty good to get a full collection, right? Oh, we still have to go fill in this other hole. Gene, see if you don't mind. Oh, it'll collapse after some time, but we'll do it early anyway. Finish. Skip abduction. Okay, hold on. Unnatural corpse study progress. Your investigation... Is Snoopy doing the investigation on themselves? Your investigation of the unnatural corpse has revealed more about the body. An Architect shard at its core cyclically links it with Snoopy TRB. It will rebuild itself if destroyed and teleport any distance beneath Snoopy. Oh, it's that event. Snoopy thinks there may be a way to permanently destroy the corpse. They'll need to study it further. Study it to learn how to destroy it. So does it just randomly follow Snoopy? So if we destroyed it, it would just respawn near Snoopy again. Which, I gotta admit, pretty creepy. Void sculptures. Enhanced quality psychic rituals. There we go. We need this. So that's why the first one summoned flesh beasts instead of Asentia, because we didn't have enough statues. Although we might need bioferrite for this. We could start considering setting up some extraction. Weirdest cat ever. Like the cat that came back the very next day. Inspired surgery. Maybe we should do some experimental surgery on people and see what's going on inside. Yeah, research is going to be quite slow because we're back on normal speed and we're tribals. Okay, this doesn't move. Ever since I'm trying to pay attention to it, the game knows if I'm looking at the corpse. Because it's refusing to move now. Sorry I missed the start. What's the deal with Asentia? Man, we don't know what the deal with Asentia is. So Asentia was a character that arrived from an Anomaly event, and they had like god tier stats, like high teens and everything, like 15 plus in absolutely everything. And they did trigger a little bit of an issue at some point and summon some monsters. But then we captured Asentia after she went crazy and started attacking us and recruited her again. And she was great and seemed like everything had been diffused, except at some point she finally just said, all right, thanks for all the hospitality, and walked out and left. And now our colony is dedicated to trying to get Asentia back. We're going to try to use like rituals to try to like somehow get her to come back. The worship databank. Okay, this is fine. This is just tell me that a village exists. I can accept this and not worry about the clock starting. There you go. Now, 5.5 years, 1 point. Okay, so you're the one most likely to break out. We don't have any dark shards yet. Can I even build bioferrite extractors? Oh, I can. Does make them harder to contain, but I think this one's longer, but this hasn't broken. I think this is probably the weakest creature that we've got, which might mean it might be the safest for us to try to extract bioferrite from. Each platform can only support one harvester. However, each harvester can connect to multiple platforms. Oh, okay. So it's the same as the other thing. Oh, but this one doesn't go through walls. This one does. I mean, we're going to want it here. We can't build it because we don't have shards, but at some point we will. All right, let's do that. You've learned more about the obelisk. It's an Architect machine that transformed flesh creatures into a different form. The device is damaged. The new forms would be chaotic and unstable. A person or animal so transformed would become something totally unrecognizable. The obelisk energy levels rises unless suppressed. If fully activates, it could transform an endless number of creatures, creating a nightmarish horde of flesh mutants. Going full Cronenberg. Snoopy thinks it may be possible to safely shut down the obelisk, but this will need significantly more research. You can now intentionally provoke a response. I don't think we'll intentionally provoke a response. Mutate. Induce rapid cellular growth in a person, causing them to grow a tentacle or flesh mass organ. I mean, on the other hand, that's kind of cool. Oh, Ava says she brought up glasses already, but didn't grab the beer, so cool. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Excellent. Okay, so the plan for today, unless something has changed, and I'm assuming it hasn't, is I'm actually going to be joining A Kiss for Luck on her stream for some RimWorld. I'm going to be hanging out there, having a brewski, and giving her great advice on how to survive in the RimWorld. Waiting for you, and Rhino saying your building hurts him. But yeah, Rhino's not a fan of the big box of efficiency, which seems crazy. Because here's the thing, and I'm going to tell this to Rhino when I get up there as well, too, in case they're not still listening. The fact that Rhino doesn't like the big box efficiency is completely backwards of my expectation of him. It hurt. I can't believe he doesn't like the big box of efficiency. There you go. You despise your cube. I can't believe it. Are you an engineer? Obviously, the beauty is pointless, form is meaningless, only functionality matters, right? All right, maybe not. But I guess we'll wrap it up here, and I'm going to go ahead and shit talk on a Kiss for Luck stream. So, we've got this weird Snoopy corpse sitting around. We've got an obelisk that wants to transform people. You know, Kitten, maybe you could get your second lung transformed? What could possibly go wrong? We should just keep poking the monolith and see what happens. We've got a ritual spot happening. It's great. What a great game this has been. Very likely we're going to continue this on Saturday, I suspect, unless there's something else going on that I can't think of right now, but that's probably the plan. And yeah, we're going to rate a Kiss for Luck channel, and I'll be up there in a minute with a beer and excellent advice. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Bye-bye.